I was just laughing to myself. I heard something that I said. I just happened to hear something that I had said, and I was laughing about it. But y'all, in case y'all didn't know, I'm as a star over here. I know some people may not have gotten the memorandum that I posted last week. Because listen, we'll just say 2026. Ain't no telling how many times I hadn't had to let the one. I guess it's some folk what didn't hear about that in 2025. December, November, October, September. We can go backwards, right? You could probably go all the way back to 2019. And the things I said. I'm mad they did have to try to get that down, right? They didn't want nobody to hear that. Some of my good little stuff I created. And the stars, right? Let me remind you now. I got to remind you again. Because somebody might not have got it. I'm mad at, and think about the folk what is getting that on their phones, right? I mean, they forgot yesterday that you was a star. They had to be reminded today that you was a star. They skipped a day, right? I get, or did they forget that maybe they were busy? Maybe they was at work. You had to remind them first thing in the morning or before they go to sleep at. I don't want to laugh too hard because when you laugh too hard, I don't know, it just becomes a problem. You're here today and tomorrow you just go. Your channel, your virtual space and all that. Ooh, the folk, you know what? They made sure they got all that away from here, didn't they? That's okay. But they keep certain things. That's what I find so odd about it, right? These big time stars, right? What is up on the internet? Reminding folk year after year, every month, every week. I mean, they can probably remind you even if they is on some kind of a community guideline violation. There's ways they can go live when they ain't even supposed to go live. I done seen that. But that's neither here nor there. And they start, ooh, and they had to use some of what I did. Now I would have thought you would have made that really blow up and become a great big old production, right? Because you was some kind of a star, director, star actor, producer, musician, composer. Mm. And what happened with that? That what you saw me do, and I imagine you was gonna do it better than me. That's how they do it. Is that what the stars are doing? You have to remind them, yeah, I'm this big time star. I'll remind you again tomorrow, first thing in the morning.